And they say only two things are certain: death and taxes. But anyone from Siouxland can tell you road construction is also on that list.
That's certainly correct. And with roadwork projects well underway across the region, safety officials have some reminders for drivers looking to hit the road. Our top story this Friday morning. Now, one area with plenty of orange cones installed is the stretch of I-29 running from the South Dakota state line toward Sioux Falls. There's also work taking place on a few different stretches of Highway 75 in northwest Iowa. Now, safety officials urge drivers stay aware of any work zones that you encounter on your travels. One way to keep everyone safe is watch your speed.
Most of our construction zones are going to have a reduced speed limit, so being aware and slowing down as you go through those construction zones.
People are traveling very fast through this construction zone, so there are troopers out there enforcing and being proactive, trying to reduce the speeds for the people traveling through this construction zone, so the construction workers can be safe out there.
Now, another important thing to keep in mind everywhere on the road is the move over or slow down laws. And later this morning, KCAU-9 reporter Chase Foy will share the increased penalties now taking effect for breaking that law in South Dakota. So stay tuned for that.
And any Siouxlanders who have been spending time outside may be seeing more ants in their yard this summer. Insect scientists say a dry and mild winter can limit winter kill, leading to larger and additional colonies. Ryan Anderson with Anderson Pest Control says he's seeing more ants this year. For the most part, the tiny bugs are harmless and can actually be good for your lawn as long as there aren't too many. They encourage airflow and eat other pests like aphids and grubs.
They're actually good for the soil. They kind of aerate the soil. I mean, too many of them is bad. They can damage a lawn if you get too many. So too many anthills.
And if ants are making their way inside, it may be time to call an exterminator or leave out some ant bait. The bottom line, if they're not bothering you, it's likely best to just leave them alone.
Meanwhile, some literal rain on the parade did not dampen spirits for the start of Pride Month celebrations in Sioux City. Now, this marks the 4th year the Siouxland Pride Alliance has organized this event. This year's parade drew 12 entries, and the fun is not over yet. The family-friendly Pride Festival is coming up tomorrow on 4th Street between Jones and Nebraska Street. Organizers emphasize everyone is welcome.
It's okay. It's okay to be who you are. You need to celebrate yourself and celebrate your friends. And this is just a month to celebrate who you are, regardless of who that is.
Tomorrow's festival will take place from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and will include a free meal served from 11 to 2 o'clock. There will also be arts and crafts, a community resource fair, face painting, and more.
And a new music festival and art festival is making its debut this evening in downtown Sioux City. The Always Going to Be Me Music and Arts Festival will kick off this evening on Virginia Street between 3rd and 4th Streets. The free to attend festival will feature a mix of local and regional musicians sharing live musical performances, local artists showcasing their work, and a variety of food and drink vendors. The event is set to run from 5 p.m. through midnight.
And speaking of the arts, a new exhibit is opening up at the Sioux City Public Museum today. The entire ceiling mural from the former Uncle John Records and Tape Store, once located at 1418 West 3rd Street, will be on display. The artwork was commissioned way back in 1978. It depicts the history of recorded music up to that point, from the invention of the phonograph in 1877 up through the rock and roll heroes of the late 1970s. The mural will be at the museum through October 5th.